Getting messed up with me was one of your first.
Ah, them fighting words, woman. Having you in my life has been a joy for as long as I can remember.
You know you are too good to be true.
Yeah, but being good can be boring. I like being bad. That's more like it. You just keep in mind how much you've accomplished since you left the hill.
Oh, yeah, this place doesn't exactly reek of accomplishment.
Reva, I am not talking about where you live. It's how you live that matters. I'll never forget the time that Billy and I walked into Cedars and found you on your hands and knees cleaning the floor.
You nearly fell over me.
Yeah, with good reason. The sight of you on that floor was just about the saddest thing I'd ever seen. At least you let me think so until you told me otherwise.
I did give you a piece of my mind.
Yeah, you told me in no uncertain terms. You were your own person now, making your own way, no matter what. Reva, darling, I was so proud of you, I thought I'd bust. Believe in yourself. Everybody else does.
Sometimes it's a little too much.
Sometimes, hell, woman. What do you think life is all about? Why do you think people get old and lose their hair? Look at me. This world of ours is a pain, and you know where, but you can't stop and dwell on it. You gotta keep moving, charging ahead. You'll never beat life, but you can sure come in a respectable second, guaranteed. Like I said before, lean a little. Let me give you a hand.
All right. Take me for a walk. Oh, I don't like being alone here. Cain always comes back when I'm alone.
A walk won't change that, but I know what will.
What?
Leave here. Pack your things and come home. Darling, absolutely great.
Well, I've always done right by venison chili.
You had to. It's the only thing you knew how to cook.
Why, Harlan B. Lewis, now I have changed my ways. I have a whole slew of recipes that I intend to try out on you.
Do your worst, gal. We got plenty of bicarb of soda around.
Oh.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. I thought I'd spruce up a little in honor of the venison chili.
That dress does you proud. How about some brandy to go with your coffee?
That sounds great. 2 fingers, no extras.
I remember. I want to hear some more stories about what went on at Cedars.
Oh, Lord. Let's see. Well, there was the time I took the corpse to physical therapy.
What?
Well, I mean, the physical therapist was on me all day. Where's my next patient? Where's my next patient? So I went and found him. Except he didn't need any physical therapy, the poor thing.
Well, what happened when you got him there?
Well, she went to work on him.
She didn't.
She was so busy being perturbed that he wasn't cooperating that it took her 10 minutes to realize he was... She'd never let me forget it either. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, I'll get that.
Connie will be here in a minute.
No, that's okay. I can handle it.
Who is it? What are you doing here?
May I come in?
Sure. What can I do for you, Kyle?
I stopped by Revabend to check on you.
That wasn't necessary.
Well, I was a little worried about you after everything we went through last night on the bridge. I saw the note you had on your door to the mailman telling him to forward all your mail here. I couldn't believe it.
Well, you can believe it now.
Reva's staying with me for a bit while we do some repairs on our house.
You're letting HB help you.
That's right.
How's Maeve?
She's spending a few days with her parents.
Now?
Should she be traveling with a baby and all?
She's not due for another few weeks. Her parents will take very good care of her.
Look, Kyle, if you came by to check up on Reva, you're wasting your time.
Well, I also was looking for a little company, of course. I found myself rather at loose ends, what with Maeve gone and all.
Call her long distance. Have a nice long chat.
I was thinking perhaps I could take you out to dinner since you're dressed. HB, you're more than welcome to come along with us if you'd like.
We've already had dinner, Kyle.
And I was just getting ready to help Connie with the dishes, if you'll excuse me.
Reva. That gown you have on, it's quite like the one that you had on when we first met.
It's not the same dress, Kyle. It's not the same anything.
You didn't wait very long, did you?
For what?
To try to lure Reva back into your life.
What are you talking about? I haven't lured Reva anywhere.
She's living in your home, isn't she?
I told you, she's staying here till I can repair that ramshackle house down by the river.
Reva wanted to go it on her own. She didn't want anybody's help. She wouldn't even take mine.
Well, she's taken mine.
How dare you interfere with Reva's independence? How dare you intrude in her new life?
I am not the one intruding on Reva's life. You are.
I didn't drag her off to live in my home.
No? But you would have if you could have, but you couldn't, so you tried the next best thing. I know what you've been up to, Kyle. I know how you've been hanging on to that gal.
Well, that's not what Revabend was all about. I bought the damn house for her because she wanted it and she couldn't even afford the mortgage.
You own Revabend?
You didn't know.
I sure as hell do now. The only question is, what am I going to do about it?
Reva can't find out. It was only a gesture. I wanted to help her.
That is a lot of bull. I saw the way you were looking at her just now. You still love her. And you were begging her with that look to love you back.
That's not true. I've given Reva up.
Like hell. You want her bad. That's why you bought her that house. That's why you came running after her here tonight. It's got to stop, Kyle. I mean it. You are a married man with a child on the way. You're hurting Maeve and Reva both by acting like this.
I've given Reva up.
Prove it. Sell Revabend to me.
So you can have Reva?
Mm-hmm. That's what you're trying to do, not me. I'll put Reva's name on the deed, free and clear. I'll give it to her outright, like you should have done in the first place.
No.
Think of your wife, son. Think of your unborn child. Think of Reva. You've got to set her free for good and all.
My mind is made up. I'm not selling Revabend to you or anyone else.
You are making a wrong move, boy.
You don't know what's best for Reva. I do.
The only person who knows what's best for Reva is Reva. I'll thank you to remember that.
That's what I've been trying to tell him.
You too, Harlan. I'd appreciate it if both you gentlemen would find someone else to discuss besides me.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
If you'll excuse me, it's been a long day. I'm going up to my room. Good night, Harlan.
Good night. I believe I'll retire early, too.
You don't have to show me the way out. I know it.
See that you take it.